Coming into Brockville, the competition is stronger than ever in Hydro 350 class. Less than 25 points separates the leader, Marc Lecomte in Napa Racing, and Normansbury in 5th place. This weekend, all drivers of this exciting class will battle hard to take the lead before the big event in Valleyfield.
Hydroplane Quebec present the Canadian Hydroplane Association Race Series.
Hi everyone and welcome to Brockville, Ontario for the third round of the ACHA series. The fans on the shore of the St. Lawrence River will be thrilled to see the 1.5 liter, known as the T-Class, and also the powerful Hydro 350 hydroplanes. Let's see what Ben Lebay has to say about these two classes.
Hi Jessica. Last weekend in Syracuse we were wind out on Sunday. We were able to race on Saturday, but only the 1.5 and 350 couldn't race on Saturday. In the 1.5 liter class, Michael Tremblay took a win and a lead of 50 points in front of Leanna Richards. In the H350 class, Marc Lecomte only has 6 points in front of Marco Poirier. It's a race to continue for the rest of the season.
Thank you, Ben.
Brockville is a historic town in Ontario located on the mighty St. Lawrence River and is known as the City of the Thousand Islands. The town is a gateway to the spectacular Thousand Islands region along the international border of Canada and New York and attracts visitors to the natural and historic beauty of the area. Brockville is a hotbed of hydroplane racing. Boat builder and GP 777 driver Bert Anderson lives and works in the town, recently completing the new Stealer hull for the season. Anderson follows in the footsteps of another famed boat designer and builder from Brockville, Jamie Holt, who pioneered a lot of the current Grand Prix design elements in the 1990s. Many other locals are race boat drivers, including Steve Armstrong and 2011 ACHA champion Ken Anderson, who both compete in the 2.5 liter class. The town has a long history as the site of powerboat racing regattas and since 2008 has hosted a race on the resurgent GP hydroplane racing circuit. The St. Lawrence water can certainly get rough and Brockville has earned their reputation as a difficult circuit because of those conditions.
After the break, this first round of qualification.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Réjean Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valleyfield.
With 42 points back, Leanna Richard in Steelers had a lot of work to do to catch up with the always fast Michael Tremblay. At the start of Heat 1, we saw the surprising Leah Hosick takes the lead, coming off turn 1 along with Daniel Aymon. At the end of lap 1, Aymon lead, followed by Tremblay, Hosick, and Richard not far behind.
We're actually going to get an opportunity to talk to some of the racers.
In lap 2, Aymon tried to hold off Tremblay, but the CT11, taking advantage of lane 1, passed him and never looked back. The attention of the crowd then moved toward Leanna Richard, who was trying to catch up. She first had to pass Hosick, who finally had to retire from the race, but could not pass Aymon, who was able to keep Richard behind him to take the second place. Final result, Tremblay, followed by Aymon and Richards. Due to the high winds, the first H350 heats were held early on Sunday morning. Heat 1A, everybody was waiting to see Lecomte and Morin head-to-head. Crossing the starting line, Lecomte and Rochon were leading, but Lecomte ran away easily, with the win taking advantage of the inside lane. Martin Rochon finished with the strong second place, followed by Jean-Pierre Morin, who had to battle against Hainaut, who jumped the gun.
Looks like it's going to be a pretty good start. The flag is down, the race is on. Okay, we just had a boat spin out in the corner. It looks like everything is okay, but they have to turn around. No problem, no yellow flag. Well done. Very good race for first place here coming along. We got 3 boats all challenging for the lead. It still looks to me like a solid 2-boat race for first place. Remember, the boat way out on the outside here is one that is not running quite as fast. Last lap.
Heat 1C started in a spectacular fashion. Right after exciting the pits, Jonathan Abbott was doing his first timing run when he lost control of his boat and tore off one sponson of his H10 head rush. Let's listen to Abbott's comment. At the start of the rerun, 4 boats crossed the starting line at the same time, going toward turn 1. Derek Smith, who had surprised all the experts since the beginning of the season, took the lead and never let up until he hooked his boat in turn 2. Stéphane Racine then took the lead, followed by fast Paul Barber. Barber finally passed Racine at the end of lap 3. Racine then had to shut down the boat and did not finish, giving Barber his first win in his new hull. Derek Smith came back strong with the second place, followed by out of control H71. Now let's learn more about one of our H350 drivers, Derek Smith.
I love hockey. I play pickup hockey. We have a work team through Alcan Aluminum, and I try to play a couple times a week in the winter. I like everything. I like heavy metal, I like rock, I can get down, I love to dance to just about anything. Some old groups, I like Nirvana and some old groups like that. Yes, my stepson, he is 16, going on 17 here very shortly, and he really wants to get into a boat next year or the year after. We do a lot of camping and boating, like pleasure boating on the weekends that we don't have to boat race. Very outgoing. They always say I smile too much. I'm an electrician at a big aluminum factory. What frightens me the most? Doing interviews. You're welcome.
Who will qualify for the final? That's what we're gonna find out after these messages.
These web series brought to you by Wolf Engines, the Saint Félicien Regatta in collaboration with ProNet Régent Côté and Midas Restaurant, Anderson Hydroplane, Shane Custom Metal Fabricator, Passion VR, Caravan Vaillancourt, and EMS Environmental Manufacturing Solution, the Construction Labrec et Poirier, and Hedge Tools and Machine. This is an HydroplaneQuebec.com presentation in collaboration with the Regatta of Valleyfield.
The second T-boat, Heat, had something interesting to offer, with Leha Ozick in lane 3, and the two fastest boats, Richard and Tremblay, in lane 5 and 7, respectively. Unfortunately, Ozick jumped the gun, but showed an impressive speed, as the two favorites were unable to catch her. This penalty opened the door to Liana Richard in Steelers, who got an important win over Tremblay in the chase for the championship. Finishing third, David Métivier in midi-rang was followed by Frédéric Couturier, who did very well in this heat. Heat 2A had to be restarted because Paul Barber, the almost famous H66, blew over at the entrance of turn 2. The driver escaped uninjured. Let's listen to his comments. At the restart, unfortunately, Lecomte and Hainaut were too early and jumped the gun, leaving Mathieu Daou to cruise behind them and get his first career heat win. Even though they were penalized, Lecomte and Hainaut had one of the best races of the whole weekend. Final order, Daou first, followed by Léger and Shane. There were 3 boats wide at the start of Heat 2B, coming toward the dangerous turn 1. At the exit pin, Sylvain Doré was in the lead, followed by Jean-Pierre Morin. About midway on the backstretch, we saw Samuel Pogé-Morin pass like a rocket between his dad and Doré, but his race ended in the next turn. So Morin and Doré keep racing deck to deck for 2 laps until Morin pull away and win the heat. Doré lift off the gas pedal and let Poirier pass, probably because his spotter told him that he got a penalty. That penalty gave Stéphane Prévost in Joker Bud a valuable 3rd place. Heat 2C was very disappointing for Martin Rochon in l'Olympique. After he jumped the start, Rochon showed to the fan an incredible speed until his engine failed. This led Normansbury Cruise out front and get another heat win over Derek Smith in 2nd and Bertrand Duluth 3rd. The qualifiers are over. Here are the top 7 finalists in order by lane. Morin, Smith, Lecomte, Hansberry, Shane, Prévost and Poirier. Tough luck for Mathieu Daoust. A hole in the bottom of his boat will prevent him from participating in the final. He was 2nd in points after the qualifier. A strange result for the consolation heat as everybody jumped except the rookie Michel Raymond in out of control H71 who got the 8th lane in the final. The qualifiers are over, the finalists are known. Let's listen to Mike Ward and Chris Paul for the description of the finals.
And we have a race, ladies and gentlemen. They're on their way.
That's right. The race has begun, the first final of the day, and it looks like Michael Tremblay is in first place. Oh, chaotic dream, 27, just moved into the final. And then Mike is cutting me off again. We can tell it's the end of the day when my voice is going. The back of our necks has sunburned, and we start cutting each other off, Mike. But I love you. We just shared a moment.
I got excited. It got a little dicey in the middle of the corner, and I thought somebody was going to run into somebody else.
But the caution flag back, it was back out again.
Race this rest of it. That's Leona Richards.
777, Leona Richards from Ogdensburg makes a great turn on turn 1 and is neck and neck with the points leader Michael Tremblay. We got a race. This is the Hydro boat, 313, making its turn, Frederick Couture.
Pretty good race for first here going on. Leona's just a little bit behind. Leah Husing has pulled into a solid third now.
The white flag is up. That means drivers are on their last lap. We're going to crown our first winner of the weekend. And And this one's certainly going to come right down to the wire, Mike. This is the closest 1.5-liter race we've had all weekend. And it is a close battle between the point leader, Michael Tremblay, and from Ogdensburg, boat 777. That's the steer, Leona Richards. And she just made a great pass on turn 1. Michael retakes the lead. Leah Hussick, number 27, has fallen back to 5th place now. We're going to be able to tell who's going to win this finish from here, Mike, but it's looking pretty close. I think Michael has got about an arm length ahead of her. And it would appear that Michael Tremblay will be the 1.5-liter champion for the weekend, pending there's no penalties on the race. And in second place will be Leona Richards from Ogdensburg in driving boat number 777. Great race, and it would appear I was wrong. Chaotic Dream will take the bronze. Leah Hunslick with 42 points. She's had a great weekend, hasn't she?
She has. She's seems to have slowed down a little right now. Hopefully she can hang on to third. Looks like the Hydroid was able to get past Leah at the last minute, so Hydroid looks like it's the 3rd place boat. Leah Husick 4th. There's nobody broken down on this end of the course this time, so we may be good to go. Pretty wide-looking field, eh? There's still somebody coming around the back. Nobody's going to give up early on this race. We've got Derek Smith and Mark Lecomte just hammering it out for 1st and 2nd. On that last trip around the back, Derek Smith has now broken loose from the pack. We got Mark Lecomte running in 2nd. Mark Lecomte in second, and Norm Ensbury running a hard third. And we got the Inferno running fourth.
Thanks for having me back. I had to reload on my suntan lotion. It's pretty hot out here. And the yellow flag's up. Right, just in time to catch that yellow flag.
Oh, we had Derek Smith has broken down on the back straightaway. That leaves now Mark Lecomte in first place and Norm in second place. White flag is out. It's almost Grand Prix time.
After 3 weekends of racing, Michael Tremblay is still on the lead for the championship of the T-Class, but Liana Richards showed impressive speed and will be one to watch during the upcoming races. In the H350 class, Mark Lecomte kept dominating his opponents, but Norm Ensbury made a lot of points to climb up to the third place, equal with Jean-Pierre Morin. Be with us next week in Brockville for the 2.5 liter class and the Mighty Grand Prix.